It is the scariest time of year down here in Australia. Tax season! But that's boring, so we're going to do a Halloween special.
Nightmare night, you filthy casual.
I have opened up a bunch of different Halloween costume idea type pages and a list of My Little Pony characters, and I'm going to shove together ones that seem like funny combinations, and then Poke is going to draw them.
So I like ponies. As you can tell from the OC on the screen currently. I don't know what I'm drawing around him, it just kind of felt yeah. And now he's dead.
Dun, dun, dun,
okay, but one of my OCs is canonically dead, but not that one.
Okay, so first matchup is Lyra and a cute couple's costume, so might as well throw in Bon Bon as old school baseball players.
Okay. I guess let me pull up a reference for them, just because I've not actually drawn them offhand before. Do I not have a picture? No, she is. I forgot I had it labeled as Sweetie Drops, because that's the official name. Okay. Well, I mean, kind of. The toys is Sweetie Drop, the show is Bon Bon, the show explains it as she's actually a secret agent, and that's her, secret agent name.
Yeah, that's one of the 2 episodes I've actually seen, so...
Wait, you've actually seen Slice of Life?
You physically forced me to watch it.
I have no memory of this.
There wasn't really a knife involved, but...
Yeah, of course there wasn't a knife involved. It's a children's show. What the fuck are you talking about?
I was making a joke about you having a knife.
Oh.
What's that you got there? A knife! No!
I thought you were implying that a pony fucking, pulled a knife on someone.
No, that's... I don't read the creepypastas.
Pony pastas, thank you very much.
Is baseball a thing in My Little Pony? I've seen much less of the series than you.
There's buckball, but that's its own thing. They play... I'm suddenly blanking on all the sports episodes. Buckball was their big thing, where it's a mixture between basketball and football, but it's up in the air because Earth Pony Kickball, Pegasus, Flyball, Unicorn Catchball, and Basket, and it was the first sport invented when the races all came together.
Ah, yeah, that sounds very My Little Pony.
And the plot of the episode is Applejack and Rainbow Dash are trying out for the official team because, they're the sports people, and they ask Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy to help out, and it turns out, no, they're 10 times better than them, so they end up on the team. But, they're not really sports people, so they kind of accidentally, freak them out, and they quit. And then it's all about, no, you're so good, please, I'm sorry I freaked you out.
I know we aren't going to get anywhere near all of them, but some of these Halloween costumes are just atrociously bad.
Yeah, there's some real stinkers.
There's another... I can't tell if it's meant to be an actual couple's costume or just friends, but yeah, it's one person in a red dress that says Netflix. And of course it's super skimpy dress because Halloween costumes, and another person in a tank top and skinny pants with chill written across her breasts.
Okay.
And there's also do-it-yourself. Oh, that one's actually kind of impressive. It's really bad bird makeup, but then they've got a dress that looks like a nest and a fake egg in it. And a darling...
Lyra would have the hands.
A gothic darling Halloween costume, except take a look at this and tell me what character they're trying not to say the name of.
My brain... Adam's Family, but I don't remember the character's actual name.
Yeah, it's...
The girl.
Yeah, it's oh yeah, that's actually a decent costume, but you're clearly trying not to say what character it is. I actually think I may have you do that one if I can think of a pony for it. My little kitty... I love...
You right there?
I'm blanking on the little kitten mascot.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is My Little Kitten? What are you talking about?
This one.
Hello Kitty? My Little Kitty. What the fuck?
It's a Hello Kitty costume, but it's not actually a costume. It's cat ears, a Hello Kitty shirt, and a fairly skimpy skirt. Scooby-Doo characters, okay, that's legit. Sexy polka dot clown, no.
So they put sexy and clown in the same sentence and they lost me?
They didn't actually say sexy, but I don't see any other reason. Either that or there was just a claw. Or they're trying to really cheat you on the amount of fabric they put into it. Oh, a cactus costume that says can't touch this. That's actually kind of clever. Oh, the Sims costume, the Jita.
It's the gem, yeah. I've seen that a lot at Comic Cons.
I mean, it's like...
It's like the perfect, like, oh shit, the con's today, what do I do costumes. It's really just your normal clothes, and then you put a thing on it.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess it's like one of those, I guess, costumes.
I think they're fine. It's just kind of... I always love the idea that, like, no, every single one of them's that same story of, oh shit, it's today? Quick, I have this sitting around.
Well, at least they didn't go, oh shit, it's today. I forgot my gray face paint. I better drop a load of Sharpies and some vodka into a bathtub.
Was that even, oh shit, it's today? I feel like it was more of a, no, this is a good idea, because then I can permanently be whoever they were trying to be.
It wasn't, oh shit, it's today, but I can't remember. I have read the OP. For those of us who have no clue what we're talking about, congratulations, you're too pretty to know what Homestuck is.
The fuck's this whole pretty thing? What has that got to do with anything?
Oh,
you're saying Homestucks can't be pretty?
But there was a meme, I think from Mean Girls, but I haven't seen Mean Girls, so I could be wrong, about I'm too pretty to know about X, and on Tumblr I usually saw it applied to Homestuck specifically.
I have not seen Mean Girls in many years, so, sorry, I can't help you there. Damn, her hair is so simple, yet for some reason it's like my brain's going, nope. Slowly just bonbon swirls, because, you know, bonbon.
Yeah, and I am going to edit this down a bit, so...
Yeah, I figured. That's why I haven't been too fussed about the fact that we kind of stopped talking, because I kind of figured that you'd go over the top and, like, put the audio through and leave out the bits I'm not drawing, so I don't know, because it feels like a lot of this isn't relevant to what's on the screen, so I can just kind of go anywhere.
Yeah, so... But I wasn't sure if our audience knew. I mean, I guess they can probably see that it's...
We're talking... I was talking to you!
Yeah.
But, okay.
Maybe I'll just leave it off. Oh, that's actually pretty cute, Judy Hopps costume. Well, why? So it's Beauty and the Beast, but Beauty's skirt only goes down to, like, less far than my underwear goes down when I'm wearing boxers.
Christ.
Okay, this one's weird but kind of cute. It's a yin-yang.
Yeah?
And it specifically has the version where you have it's an interracial couple that are specifically doing the version where there's like a black dot in the white and a white dot in the black with their faces.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually pretty cute and creative. Spock costume for your dog. Dog costume with massive fake sexy dog Halloween costumes are a thing, and can you... Mercifully, the rest of this sentence has been cut off by the preview.
Shane Dawson would love that. I hate the fucking female muzzle in My Little Pony. Like, it's so, like, simple, but I can never get it right. I'm way better at the boy chunk.
poop emoji Halloween costume.
Oh, Patrick Swayze. Not Patrick Swayze, Patrick Stewart costume. Patrick Swayze costume would just be dying.
Oh.
Because of the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't... Yeah. Yes.
I have seen, like, a third of that movie. Sexy mailbox.
You gotta put the dick in somewhere. Why can I not...
Step 3. Put your dick in the box. Sexy SWAT team officer.
Benry?
No.
I do actually legitimately want to cosplay him.
It's a woman in a black, skimpy outfit wearing a SWAT hat. I don't think that's up to the dress codes of even normal police officers.
Sorry, I'm legitimately getting mad here.
Well, at least Spaghetti isn't mad.
He's always mad.
Yeah, that's why it's weird that he isn't. Spaghetti is a new fish, by the way. He's beta fish, and he's, like, even angrier than your average beta fish. Which, if you know beta fish at all, is saying a lot.
This dude will flare at anything. He keeps flaring at my chair, and I don't entirely know why. It's just kind of... He hates the chair.
Oh, now I'm on to the punny costumes. There's somebody dressed as a Wicked Witch of the West, and somebody standing next to, presumably her boyfriend, in a man-witch cosplay. Which you don't have man-witch here, do you?
I'm unsure what you mean, other than... man sandwich, I'm assuming?
Basically, it's like a specific brand of man sandwich filling.
Sure, toxic masculinity's fun, I guess.
Hunt's Manwich Original. And then this one's actually funny. Serial killer, and it's a kid with the, like, little individual serving pack-sized boxes of cereals glued or something to his shirt, and, like, plastic knife stabbed through them. Sexy, whatever the clown from It is called. Just
Pennywise?
Yeah, sexy Pennywise.
But why,
You know why.
Do you remember that app that came before Vine that was like, you just input the words and it made a song out of it?
No.
Someone used that to make, like, I want to eat out Pennywise's asshole song. Yeah.
Sexy Christmas elf. I think that's a wrong... First off, that's a wrong holiday. Second off, I'll allow it, but only because the model is hot. Oh. Probably shouldn't say that in front of my partner. Anyway, normal
I can't
Amish
see her,
person,
she might be hot.
That's just kind of not racist, I guess, but, like...
If Weird Al can do it...
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I think it's... I feel like that's different, but I can't actually say why, so okay.
Just because he's Weird Al, he's allowed to wear that?
You know what, yes. He's Weird Al. He can do anything short of literal murder. And he can do literal murder as long as he makes it funny, which he probably would.
Weird Al fucked Pinkie Pie.
As I said, whatever he wants, as long as it's not literal murder.
What he wanted was that pink... That's finally, like, close-ish to what I want from the fucking mouth. Muzzle, whatever. I don't know why I am bothering to give this, like, actual line art. The sketch probably would have been fine too, but, you know.
Yeah. Slutty Red Riding Hood. Slutty Poison Ivy, that seems redundant.
Hey.
Slutty Queen of Hearts. Slutty Minnie Mouse. Slutty Venetian Party. Slutty NASCAR driver? Why?
Okay.
I'm tempted to make you draw that one, but I won't.
They do have a kart racing episode. It is one of my least favorite episodes.
Sexy succubus. Okay, I guess that makes...
Implying there's unsexy succubi.
So, in original medieval mythology, they were actually super ugly and just physically raped you.
Ah. I thought that was the incubi.
Also, the incubi. So, this gets a bit confusing because it's medieval demonology, and I'm working off memory, not my references, but apparently the original incubi and succubi were shapeshifters between the two forms who were super ugly and raped people and also, like, sucked up semen and then inserted it into women because...
Isn't that how warlocks were made?
Demons were... Yes.
I, for some reason, remember that.
And, like, the thing... It was for creating warlock because...
What an elaborate system of reproduction.
Because is demons, they're completely infertile, but despite contributing no genetic material, because medievals didn't understand that, just, like, corrupting the semen while it was inside of them was enough to turn the kids into, you know, evil magic users.
Sure.
Have I mentioned that demonology is kind of like that? Also, this gets a bit muddled, but they probably overlapped with nightmares.
Yeah, wasn't an incubus originally like the sleep paralysis demon?
Yeah. So, like, again, I'm working off of memory, and this stuff is pretty blurry even in the source material, but basic idea was that you get sleep paralysis and raped by succubi, and then an incubi would go and forcibly impregnate a woman either the same way or just like the normal, forceful, yeah.
What fun!
Well, we did mention that this video is not intended for kids, right?
Yeah, I would have put in a thing.
Good. Sexy steampunk adventurer.
I don't know why, I thought you were going to say sexy steamed hams.
No, but that's probably a thing.
Of course it's a thing. Everything steamed hams is a thing.
And it's just like... I was going to say, like, a corset and garter... old school garter belt type underwear with gears glued on it, but they didn't even do that much. It's just like extra leather belts with brass fittings and a fake flintlock. Oh, and knee-high leather boots. Sexy rabbit, but not like the Playboy bunny kind, like the furry kind.
Okay.
Sexy undead wife, like...
Specific.
It's probably a reference to a character I don't know, but it's like...
Can I see?
They're clearly undead, and they're wearing a wedding dress, but really stripped down, so it, like, still conveys the essence of wedding dress, while letting you see way more than an actual wedding dress.
They're pretty. I think that's probably one of those situations of, like, a cosplayer making a really cool, just original outfit, and then a news site was like, is this free real estate? 'Cause they like to do that.
And back to this sexy SWAT team member, because this is the article that had that as the headline footage. Oh, sexy skeleton, by which they mean, like, spray paint.
Sans.
Yes, it's Sans. Sans Undertale. Different sexy devil. Oh, like just normal Aladdin Jasmine. That's actually pretty cute. Oh, and
what the fuck did you just call her?
Jasmine?
Jasmine? Her name's Jasmine. Like the flower. Jasmine flower. Because she's...
But they dressed her baby up as a monkey.
It's so cute.
That's the point.
Abu.
I'm trying... Do any of the couples have kids? Because I might have to make you do... Actually, no Disney stuff. Fuck Disney.
Cheese sandwich and Pinkie Pie fucked.
Do they have kids?
Little cheese.
Yeah.
Pinkie
really
Pie
buffed. Say you could do that one, but no, because fuck Disney. something Michael Eisner, I can't
what
do
the fuck?
Land voice.
Oh my god, I thought you meant Jeffrey Epstein for some reason. I was like, what the fuck kind of a cosplay is that?
Remember, Disney killed Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeez.
Probably not, but you know who knows at this point. Sexy Google Map pin.
What? What does that even mean?
Just normal golden girls. That's legit. A strawberry. Okay, kind of weird, but it works.
Dan was grapes. No, they did a 10-minute power hour of them like looking at Halloween costumes and Dan found grapes.
Shrek and Fiona, Duracell, and Salt. I
hate that you've gotten that fucking Pennywise song in my head. I don't want to have Eat That Clown Asshole stuck in my head.
Oh, yeah, why did somebody put their cat in a Donald Trump wig? That's
because he'd run the country better.
Animal abuse. Or something. And maybe just do sketch for the next one.
Yeah, I don't know, I felt like the one I had was a bit too basic, but yeah.
Don't worry, we can use this one for the thumbnail.
Can you show me a baseball mitten?
Yeah, I will. Let me get it close. Fuck it. There's one for a pregnant lady that shows.
Oh, fuck. They should be wearing hats.
Parts sticking out and says, "Let me out."
I think I've actually seen those kind of ones before. Also, I realized I didn't give them baseball caps, so is there something else baseball-y I could give her to wear?
I mean, it's basically the caps and the glove.
I already drew the head.
I mean, you could give one of them a bat instead of a glove.
I'd have. She's holding it in her mouth.
Makes sense.
Because she's an earth pony.
I guess you could give one of them a ball.
I just knew I had to give Lyra a mitten because, not really a show thing, but a fanon thing is that she's obsessed with humans and hands.
Yeah.
Like the song Anthropology, that's Lyra.
Hands.
Someone has actually turned their hands are used for basic human functions that cannot be accomplished without hands, like high fives and blah blah blah. But it's Lyra, and she's like glued hands on her hooves.
I sometimes wonder how My Little Ponies would react to Andalites.
What the fuck is that?
Oh right, you didn't read Animorphs. So, they're one of the main aliens from Animorphs, and they're vaguely centaur-like.
Oh, the weird blue things?
Yes, the weird blue things.
I see them on your Tumblr all the time.
Yeah, they have,
a Tumblr, apparently.
Yes, they have Tumblr. They're blue, basically horse-like, but with arms, sort of centaur style, but they don't have mouths because they eat by absorbing grass through their hooves and talk via telepathy.
Okay, sure.
And they have really long tails that end in spikes that they use to fight.
Okay, then.
And also they can shapeshift, but that's not inherent. That's one of the technologies they invented because they're super scientifically advanced. And they also have, like, spaceships and ray guns and supercomputers and all of your normal alien stuff. But the series is mostly about the shapeshifting. And they fight the Yeerks, who are slugs that can go into your brain via your ear canal and control your body. But their weaknesses are that they have to leave every 3 days to go feed off of, Caradona rays. And that they are wildly allergic to a specific flavor of oatmeal.
Right.
It was a 90s/early 2000s kids series.
Where being allergic to oatmeal was a requirement?
Yes, the normal breakfast cereal and egg lobbies both paid massive bribes to Scholastic. So an Andalite who crashed on Earth illegally gave a bunch of random kids who were the first humans he met before being killed by the Yeerks, the shape-shifting ability, and they became the eponymous Animorphs.
And then they turned into starfish. That's all I know about the thing.
Yes. One of them turned into a starfish. This was an extremely bad idea. Because she got cut in half, and it was one of those starfish that can reproduce that way, but then she ended up with like an evil twin or some shit. It's been a while since I've read the books. But I think it's don't turn into starfish, and also don't intentionally cut them in half. What is wrong with you kids?
Yeah, don't hurt starfish.
Don't hurt starfish because they might be a shape-shifting, not exactly a superhero on their day off.
I don't think that's the moral they were intending.
I mean, it's hard to tell sometimes. And then there was, of course, the part where the main antagonist kept constantly murdering his subordinates. And how one of the characters tries to commit suicide.
Oh, is that the one that's like a bird?
Yes. Because if you do the shape-shifting thing for more than 2 hours without turning back, you get stuck. Which is why one of the characters is named Emo Hawk in the fandom. That's not his real name. Obviously. I say obviously like you could guess anything from this series. It's been a while since I watched baseball. I used to be a big fan as a kid, but like I sort of got less into sports as I was growing up, and then obviously I moved out of America, so you know.
Yeah, we don't particularly have baseball here. We have fucking cricket.
Which I actually like, but don't get in. Never got into following the professional sports version of. And then we have football. It's actually footy grand final night, but
AFL.
The two of us personally don't really follow it. I've started vaguely following it because a lot of people at my day job are into it, but
my knowledge of it is my family was super into it, so there's still like a sort of small part of me that's like, yay, go Dockers. Or Eagles. Even though, like, I'm not particularly into sports, I just kind of like it when they're happy about their stupid sports ball. Why the fuck did it turn to pixels? What did I press? Oh god. Okay, good. I don't know what I pressed to make that happen. What is that? What is this?
oh yeah, they're making more Italia.
I sort of heard about that, but mostly from people trying to start discourse on Twitter about how the original fandom was racists. And, like, I agree to the extent of, yeah, there were stupid fucking kids who thought, I like Germany, Axis power, let's dress up as a Nazi, but I don't think the fandom as a whole could be blamed for that.
Yeah.
I think that's just dumb kid being dumb kid.
Yeah, I think Tumblr is summing it up. Italia is trending. Everyone who ever had a Italia phase. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah.
is this a real headline? We finally know what a dinosaur's butthole looks like.
Is it a cloaca?
I mean, actually, maybe. I didn't click through.
Did we want to know that?
I mean, I guess it is of scientific interest, but not, like, personally, no.
I'm sure the furry artists will rejoice.
Chuck Tingle.
Oh yeah, Chuck Tingle's gonna be fucking cranking one out. You know how he did a parody of Harry Potter?
Yeah.
He made Snape into a dinosaur and there's an entire fucking dinosaur side plot just because it's Chuck, he needs his fucking dinos.
Okay, that is very good and also way more detail than you actually need. We probably should have clarified at the start of the video, but I was expecting, like, sketches, and you're doing...
Oh, how would we tell what they are and who they're wearing?
I mean, that's a good point. Huh?
It's not good. I don't like it. My back hurts.
I think it's good. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
I don't know what that means.
It's from the song Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And I was about to ask...
Don't you mean take me out to the gay bar?
To ask, wait, do you know what Cracker Jacks are? Because, like, I know they aren't a thing here.
Not really.
They're...
I know what a Cracker Barrel is.
Basically...
Surprisingly, very little crackers at said place, and for some reason you can buy retro gaming merch.
I did not realize the second part.
Scott the Woz did an episode about weird loot boxes, and that's where he picked some up.
So Cracker Jacks are molasses flavored caramel coated popcorn peanuts.
What the fuck does that have to do with crackers? That's caramel popcorn.
I don't know. It's basically just caramel popcorn, and also they have, like, shitty but fun prizes in the box.
Okay. Weird?
Or at least they used to. Apparently sometime after I moved, they replaced them with a QR code to download a baseball-themed game. Which is pretty lame unless it's specifically that's a baseball, in which case it's awesome.
Oh my god, shut up.
Okay.
So, we're from here.
Okay, so I have scrolled through and gotten a couple of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
One that I think would be really cool, might be too complicated, is Discord as Jareth.
As in the Goblin King?
Yes.
I would need a heavy reference, but I think I could do that. It just might take a while. I don't know, how detailed do you want me to go with this?
I was thinking like just a sketch.
Okay.
Because that's...
If it's just a sketch, then I can do that.
Those are two pretty complicated characters.
Send me some references, please. Because the Goblin King, Jareth, he has many different outfits.
Yeah, I did have a specific one in mind, but it's going to be easier to just send it than to be like, the one that's got, like, the stuff in the front in the things.
All of them have a big cock. What are you talking about? That's just Bowie.
So I have sent you the actual Halloween costume that made me think of it, and I'll also send you the, like, movie reference.
Okay. Oh, his, like, main sparkly boy one.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the beginning of the movie outfit?
That sounds right. I've seen it once, so I don't remember all of the details. But yeah, I think... he definitely has sort of the same energy as Discord.
Yeah. No, I have a picture of Discord somewhere. Where the fuck's he gone?
Yeah, I mean, you've done the print of Discord, so...
Yeah, but it was a shitty one from, like, 4 years ago.
Yeah, but you should still have the reference images. It still sold reasonably well because it was fucking mean. Did Discord get any big musical numbers?
Yeah, actually, A Little Glass of Water, Please. No, that's the name of the song I'm not requesting.
Oh, okay, that's good.
It is the episode where he is sick and... Well, he's pretending to be sick because everyone's been ignoring him, and he's sad because no one likes him, so he's deliberately faking to be sick so that Twilight will pay attention to him for once.
Wow.
That is also the song where he does all of the references, including Bob Ross, he does Harry Potter, he does something else big I'm forgetting. Where did you turn my light off for?
It's too bright because he's going to bed soonish.
You're the one who wanted to do this now.
I wanted to do it earlier, but you weren't, like, up for it earlier. I mean, I guess I'm the one who wanted to do it now in the sense of today.
I'm trying to figure out what pose you should be in.
I'm just, like, trying to imagine Discord singing any of the Labyrinth songs. It seems like it would work.
I think it depends how much you can pay John Delancey.
Well, his rates can't be that much higher than David Bowie.
Yeah, but David Bowie wasn't in a fucking kids show. Well, I mean, I don't know if he has been. I mean, I guess technically speaking, he was in Shrek. Shrek 2 has the David Bowie song.
Oh, yeah.
Changes. So technically speaking...
So, not that this is super relevant to anything, but who's your favorite JoJo in terms of outfits?
Dio. I like Dio. Just always.
I should have gone for... So, I know what your answer as a character would be, but in terms of visual design, who's your favorite My Little Pony villain?
Visual design, Fuck, that's hard because my brain's suddenly blanking on everyone. Let's see. The Pony of Shadows is actually pretty rad. Chrysalis says just my soft spot in general. Daybreaker and Nightmare Moon are pretty rad. Sombra's pretty fun. I guess Sombra would probably be the most fitting if you're wanting to put someone in a JoJo.
Well, it sounds like you would prefer to be doing someone in a Dio, but...
Look up King Sombra and tell me that that doesn't fit a JoJo.
Yeah, I just looked him up. Jotaro King Sombra would actually work really well, but it sounds like I thought you wanted to do a Dio, so maybe...
Dio's a JoJo. He is. Don't fucking...
He doesn't have a Joe in either of his names.
He's physically in the body of Joseph Joestar.
I mean...
Oh, no, Jonathan Joestar. He is literally a JoJo.
Right, okay.
Can you please send me a picture of Flurry Heart?
Flurry Heart?
Yes.
Autocomplete wants Flurry Heart crying, is that...
Oh my god, why?
I don't know.
Everyone hates Flurry. She didn't do anything. All she did was get born. Why do you all hate Flurry so much? She's literally done nothing wrong. She's just a baby. Alicorn. Because that's her. She's the only baby Alicorn ever, and then for some reason the fandom lost their shit over that. Because it changed the law. Because that means Celestia and Luna weren't born as Alicorns. Yeah.
They were?
No, they weren't. They were born as unicorns, and then earned their alicorn status, or were gifted it by Starswell, depending on what theory you believe.
Okay, yeah, you mentioned that when you explained who Starswell was.
Starswell. Swirl. Because he's like Gandalf.
So, he's secretly a Maya?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so in Middle-earth, you have Iru Iluvatar, who is very clearly inspired by the Catholic conception of God. And then you have the Valar, who are his direct underlings and mostly form like a pagan pantheon. And then you have the Maiar, who I'm probably mispronouncing all of these, but hey, Tolkien's dead, so he can't complain.
Tolkien's gonna cancel you, bro. Fake fan.
Who are like a step below the Valar, but still the same type of being. And Gandalf is one of them, as is all of the other wizards, and Sauron, and the Balrogs.
Sure, okay. Am I meant to know what any of that meant? I'm sorry, I just never got into that. In my defense, you're not currently into my obsession.
Which one?
Half-Life
VRAI. I like it, but I'm not into it the way you are, yeah. It's just... I like Half-Life.
I know, you keep trying to get me to play the game.
And I like Freeman's Mind, but I don't know, I couldn't, it was like kind of funny, but I just couldn't get into the characters.
How could you?
I think part of it was that I did not, watch it properly in order and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then, it wasn't the same to try and go back in. Hi, Fishu. So weekly. Wasn't the same to try and go back and watch it again later.
What's that? You're gonna watch it all again with me? How kind.
But yeah, I just don't quite get the appeal. What's the appeal?
I don't know how to explain it. What's the appeal of Freeman's Mind?
It's funny because it's taking a heroic character and making him evil, but in a kind of understandable / relatable way given his situation.
Well, it's kind of the same for But minus the evil part, it's the same for Half-Life VR. You take a character you know, you change things about it, but it's still, like, recognizably them, add a new story, and it's funny.
I think part of the problem was that I didn't get a lot of the jokes. I'm not sure why, but a lot of them just fell flat for me.
Which jokes?
See, I'm having trouble even remembering ones that I actually thought were funny, except the JoJo.
It wasn't even a joke, it was just the dude, like, going, like, oh yeah, that's a thing that fucking person can do. So I already said it, but, you know.
It was funny because some of the staff were trying to make a JoJo reference, but not everybody was on. Yeah.
No, I'm not making fun of your accent, I'm just making fun of the fact that you called them staff. Like, they're not just, you know, some Twitch streamers.
Yeah, they're the Twitch staff.
Twitch staff wouldn't be able to make something that fun. I might need a better reference of the outfit, because you've only given me, like, a third of the outfit.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Like, I have no idea if this is a vest or a cape or jacket or what.
For some reason, all of the full body ones are their outfit. Is that? Or art, rather than... here we go.
Oh, it has like an entire like cape and belt. Where the fuck are the reference layers? There. Since they don't really wear pants, I'm gonna just pretend that... I mean, how do you wear pants when you have a ginormous tail?
I don't know. I don't think you do.
So yeah, you're just gonna have a cut off at the belt. How do you like the look of this so far?
Come take a look.
Oh wait, I forgot the most important detail. Right, there we go.
Yeah, I think this is good.
And because the entire plot of the movie is he takes baby.
He take baby.
Yeah, Flurry, who was the most important baby.
Are there many important babies?
Not important ones, but there are a few babies. There's Pumpkin and Pound Cake, who are like the Mr. and Mrs. Cake's babies that Pinkie Pie has to like look after. Sometimes. Little Cheese, of course, because oh my god, Weird Al fucked Pinkie Pie. Let's see, babies. We get to see Applejack as a baby. We get to see Apple Bloom as a baby.
No. Okay. Yeah.
I actually don't remember if there are any other babies in the show. Oh, no, we see baby changelings and their little, like, wrigglers.
Aww.
Like, straight up, like, Homestuck wrigglers with just, like, a horse face on them. Okay, so... do you want me to keep it as a sketch like this and refine it later off screen, or do you want me to, like, keep going?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so... with editing magic, if I can be bothered finishing it... boom!
Yeah!
Let's hope I can be bothered finishing it!
Okay, so I've got...
You've got?
Oh, right, yeah, we already had this one worked out. King Dio. King Sombra's... Or do you think King Sombra is...
He's a sarcastic arsehole who's completely up his own arse with his own powers, so yeah, I think that suits Dio well.
Yeah.
Like, I love Dio.
Now, though, is which Dio outfit, because there are several. I'm assuming Stardust Crusaders.
I was thinking part 3 just because that's the one I know, but even then, there's like 2 different part 3s. I don't actually remember what all of Dio's costumes look like in part 1, because I haven't finished that yet. Oh yeah, so Discord can canonically bring back the dead, because he, like, Sombro straight up died, and Discord brought him back. And then he dies like 5 minutes later.
Than any stand. Except, you know, you could do this part 1 Dio, or I can do it to pull up a couple reference images of the outfit everybody thinks of when they think Dio.
I think that, since it already has, like, a head crown, and Sombra has a head crown. Just trying to think of a pose for them. No, not a JoJo pose, because how do you do that with a poor horse? Their limbs just can't.
I mean...
They die.
Can they hold knives? Because...
Sombra technically could, because he's a unicorn. They can just float it. I got confused. I thought that was, Pink Cat, because of the colouring, and I was like, that's not the right stand!
Yeah. We already finished David Bowie. We're done with David Bowie for now.
I thought that was Queen.
The stand is Queen, the user is David Bowie.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's clear before he gets face changed, but yeah.
Is Dio wearing a fucking collar? He's wearing a collar.
Yeah.
Why is Dio wearing, like, a BDSM collar?
Do you really want an answer to that?
Yes. Because I'm sexually attracted to Dio. Tell me what stupid law reason, like it's some sort of a power suppressor or blah blah blah.
I'm pretty sure Jitto holds his head on because, you know, the thing where it's not actually...
But it's over his clothes.
Yeah.
And he has, like, vampire tentacles. Doesn't that, like, weave it together or something? I don't know.
Well, I mean, it sticks it on, but you gotta imagine it'd be pretty easy to, like, come off.
Not particularly, otherwise, like, wouldn't that be how you'd win the fight?
No, because he has color. Come on, follow the logic here. Make sure to draw the sound effects. That's part of the costume, right?
I don't fucking know. You're the JoJo person here.
Well, I'm not sure if the menacing sound effects would be part of a Halloween costume. I mean, he's magic, so...
What is holding his pants up?
Magic. I mean, there's also, the belt kind of, but mostly magic.
Yeah, but the belt... From my angle, the belt doesn't seem to be attached to the yellow. It's, like, just wrapped around his tum-tum.
Yeah, I'm going with magic. I mean, like, presumably it could be sewed into the black under where you can actually see, but...
It's so stupid. I like this asshole.
Huh?
No, I like this asshole. He doesn't even know how to dress himself.
I mean, it is worth noting that it takes until the end of the arc for him to actually put a shirt on. He is topless for most of the arc.
He wants to show off them muscles. I mean, look at this shit. He has like a 20-pack.
Yeah.
And a David Bowie bulge. Do his shoes have something on them? Like, do they have like pointy upwards bits, or can I leave it more like Sombra's shoes?
I think they do have pointy upward bits. Let me try and find another reference.
Does he have elf shoes? Is he a magical elf man?
Yeah, he has the, like, freaky curly shoes. And they're like pseudo high heels. Not like high heels, but like...
I am unsure how you draw high heels on a horse, so...
Yeah.
This man is so extra.
Yeah. Like, even by the standards of JoJo characters, he's extra, and man, is that saying something.
I'm actually surprised I wasn't having any trouble with the hair, but it's kind of the swoopy stuff I already make.
Yeah.
It's just the fucking angle makes it a bit tricky. I think the more pressing question is how the fuck do I do the tail?
There isn't a lot of room for tail in that outfit. After this, I think one more?
I think that's up to you, my dude. I mean, for... At least for... brain.
I do have an idea for who to do next.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the main six with a major protagonist from another series we like.
What?
Twilight Sparkle as...
Fuck you.
Rose... Well, what? I just said Twilight Sparkle and you'd already said fuck you.
Because I know what you've been super into lately. And her, like, where you could be going with the whole her name's Twilight thing.
That actually isn't where I was going, but I kind of like it now. I was going to say is Rosalind.
Who's name?
Rose.
Oh, Homestuck. Rosalind, yes.
I mean, does Bella Swan even have an iconic outfit? I mean, she has a certain style, but not, like, specific clothes I'd picture her in.
I mostly imagine her in that, like, grey jumper.
Yeah, not very
grey jumper.
Distinctive, though. Is there any... I'm trying to think, are there any characters that would do, like, a super lazy costume? Because they should do either that or Elle.
The only person who didn't really wear a costume is Fluttershy, because she's absolutely terrified of Night Midnight, and she was like, but what if I wear a costume and, I'm blinded by it, so I trip and a monster kills me, or I trip on the edges and I can't run away, and they're like, here's a simple black dress, for fuck's sake, Fluttershy. Here's your bag of candy. But what if the candy, like, rends my mouth shut and I can't scream for help? And then Pinky just fucking knocks the candy straight into the bin.
Oh,
It's like one of those things where, yeah, she's being ridiculous, but two, also, friends, please talk to Fluttershy. She's clearly not okay. Ask her why she thinks she's legitimately going to be murdered right now.
Yeah.
It was a very odd episode. the one where anime is canon.
I had actually thought about saying Fluttershy as that generic goth costume we looked at earlier because I thought the color contrast would be...
I believe she's already worn a costume like that.
Yeah, but...
There's an episode where she, like, for some reason goes full split personality mode, and one of them is like a gothy emo chick.
Yeah, since she's already done it, we should go with Rose.
I think I'm pretty much finished with this.
Yeah, I was looking pretty done when
I can't think of what else to add other than maybe give him, like, Sombra for some reason. It's like a beard.
What?
Look, he has like a...
Yeah.
This is like a...
That's not a beard, that's sideburns.
Yeah, but it's still facial hair on a horse.
I mean, yeah, that is weird. No, I think that this Dio...
And if I can be bothered finishing it, yeah, here it is, maybe, I don't know. Depends how much time I have. It's 3 days until Halloween.
Okay, so let's go with... Wait, 3 days? I thought we had slightly longer than...
Oh yeah, right, 31st, sorry. 4 days! Because technically it's midnight, so now it's the 27th.
Right, okay. So, yeah, I'm thinking Twilight Sparkle as Rose Lalonde. Do you need references for Rose?
Again, she wears like 20 different outfits.
That's a good point. Yeah, let's see, which outfit do you think?
I'm supposed to be drawing what you tell me to draw, mister.
Okay, fine. Wow, all of the art that comes up is fan art and not official art.
Yeah, of course.
Except for the one figurine. I think let's go with Grimdark.
Oh, okay. So, Grimdark Twilight?
Yeah.
That's the fucking figurine I have on my wall, literally, like, right there.
Yes, but the lights are off.
Could I have, like, actually, that probably works fine.
I'm trying to find... Maybe if I go to the Homestuck wiki instead of image searches. The image searches are just bringing up fan art, and like it's really good fan art, but we aren't going to use fan art as a reference, right?
Not unless you'd have the source.
I mean, I would, but...
Okay. I appreciate it, but I can't paste a GIF.
Oh.
At least I don't think I can. Oh, okay, it just takes a still of the GIF. That's useful. Thank you,
Yeah.
Clips.
So apparently Boss Baby was based off of a book.
Huh, okay.
And so was Shrek.
Yeah. The Shrek book's, like, weirdly funny. I haven't read the whole thing, but I've seen enough to, like, know it's... like, yeah.
And How to Tame Your Dragon.
Yeah, that's a massive book series over in the UK.
I did not realize that. I'm not sure if it was even published at all in the US until, after the movie came out.
That's why the town is Burke, because in England, like, that's a funny word for, I think it's burp or fart, one of the two.
I was vaguely aware of some sort of thing in... Oh, sorry, I'm scrolling through this thread that's posting all of the books that DreamWorks stuff are based off of, and then at the Prince of Egypt, it's just got like a fucking scroll. B-sex essentials for the B movie.
Alrighty then. I guess they gotta know.
Tumblr is a very strange place.
You're just now noticing that?
No, it just really sometimes is more comment-worthy than others. My mom says hi and sends weird Skype emojis.
Okay. What do you mean by weird Skype emojis? I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Me neither.
But thank you. Hi as well.
So, also, I do continue to not know if Tumblr is actually a reliable source, but allegedly in the Shrek books, no priest would perform the marriage because God hated Shrek.
Yeah, I saw that page. It was so good.
What the?
Let's see how the art is going.
Well, here it is without all the squibbles.
Yeah.
You specified grimdark.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I just started thinking about how My Little Pony is canon in Homestuck, so...
Yeah. Well, it's only an Earthsea, right? I don't know. I only remember Dirk being into it.
Yeah, only for Dirk. Though I think that may just be a timeline thing. In terms of, like... When did My Little...
Well, started in 2010.
Yeah,
because
so
this year was the 10-year anniversary.
So that is after the... Like, that is, like, after the events of Homestuck for, you know, the first timeline. Right?
Yeah?
Yeah, so I guess it isn't canon in that universe in that Earth got destroyed before it could happen.
Rip.
But, Dirk still is Broner.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And? Is that a problem? You fucking anti-brony scum?
Just saying, so, like, I was going to say, so that means Homestuck can't be canon for My Little Pony, but Homestuck does all sorts of recursive canon stuff, so... Wouldn't be a problem. Like, the Midnight... In-universe, MS Paint Adventures exists, and the current comic, when John is checking it, is the Midnight Crew, but the Midnight Crew are, like, also a thing in Homestuck, so, yeah.
Just thought I'd give this one some color so you can actually tell what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, I think for just like a rough sketch, this is ish.
Yeah, that looks good.
And if I can be bothered finishing it, it looks like this.
Yeah.
In before, I finished literally none of these.
Yeah, so I think these all turned out well.
Yeah, let me put them all together so you can actually see them. I think that Twilight's way smaller than everything else on the screen, but yeah, she's baby. Oops. How did they all get progressively smaller? Okay, let's put you down here. You here. And then Twilight. Let's bigger.
In begin.
And scoot you over a bit because we don't actually need the ref. Okay, so for Halloween this year, we've got Lyra and Bonbon as like cute baseball lesbians. We got Twilight Sparkle going grimdark and murdering all of her friends. We have King Sombra as Dio because fuck you. And then Discord as Jareth, stealing the baby. Yeah. And juggling some balls.
If we had a bit more time, we could have done a JoJo so somebody could be approaching him, but you know.
Shut up. No. Oh, sorry.
So we're going to be doing
a mixture of some more drawing videos and some, like, lore videos. Is that the best way to describe them, do you think?
No, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I thought you said you wanted to do more talky videos, but people don't call them talky videos. They call them, like,
what the fuck is the lore of, like, hey, this is who I want in Super Smash Bros? That's not lore.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the Pokemon lore stuff.
The lore of my Pokemon theme park? I guess technically I would be discussing that, kinda. I don't know.
Well, whatever.
I'm still trying to decide what I want to do first.
The point is we're going to be doing some more art videos, but we'll also be doing some, quote, talky videos.
I'll think of a better name for it when I think of a better name for it, okay?
So you should, like and subscribe and stuff so you actually see them.
Yeah, that would be nice. I know. Only if you want to. I don't know.
Okay, happy Halloween, everybody.
Nightmare night.
Whatever. Tax time.
Text you in a minute.